Hi Trinity friends, I'm here with my friend Carol and with Cheetah and with a new friend you're going to meet today. And today we're going to tell the story about God creating the universe. Are you ready? Are you guys ready? Yeah. This is a story people told many years ago. They told this story because they were trying to understand why God made the world. Close your eyes very tight. You can't see anything, right? Now let's pretend. Pretend you can imagine nothing. That's right, nothing. Imagine a long time ago when there was no world, no stars, no animals, no people, no you, just nothing. Now, imagine that even though there was nothing, God was there. Before there was anything, there was God. Because God isn't a something, God just is. It's very hard to imagine that, isn't it? But that's the way the Bible tells it. That's the way it was at the very beginning of everything. God was there. God was there like a strange light that is everywhere, but doesn't come from anywhere. The light didn't shine on anything because there was nothing to shine on. Can you imagine that? You can open your eyes now. God had an idea. Let there be light, said God. And it happened. Maybe it was like a really loud whoosh. Scientists call it a big bang. A bigger bang than you could ever imagine. A bigger flash of bursting light. Out of all that nothing, God made something. Out of that big bang came stars, gazillions of stars, all the stars you can see in the night sky. You can see even more stars if you look through a telescope. Some of the stars have planets and moons. One of the stars that God made was our sun that shines in the sky every day. One of the planets was our Earth, the one you live on right now, the one I live on and Carol lives on and all our friends live on. One of the moons was our moon, the one we see at night. And God said, that's good. God kept having ideas. God kept making things, lakes and rivers and oceans, trees and plants, animals and bugs. God made things slowly and carefully. And sometimes it took many years, more years than you can imagine to make things. Scientists call that evolution. And God said, that's good. Then God said, I'm going to make people. Each person will be like the animals in many ways, but in one special way, these humans will be like me. So God made people. People like you and me and Carol. And inside each one of us, God put some of the light that was there before there was anything. You have some of that light in you. People can see that light shining in your eyes when you laugh. Sometimes they also see God's light when you cry. And sometimes they see that light when you are just being you. And then God looked at the creation. God looked at the stars and the world and the mountains and the trees and the flowers and the bugs. God looked at the animals and the birds. God even looked at things so tiny we can't see them. Bacteria and molecules and atoms and protons. God looked at the people God looked at the babies and the children and the adults and the old people. God looked at people with dark skins and light skins. God looked at all the many, many kinds of people. Then God said to the people, I am giving you this beautiful world, this beautiful universe. Please take care of it. Please be kind to it. When it was all done, God said, this is all very good. And God smiled a smile as wide and beautiful as a rainbow. Octopus, what is your favorite part of creation? Octopus says that he likes the very bottom of the ocean, how there are shells down there and he can hide under them if somebody comes to get him. He loves the bottom of the ocean. He can burrow down in the sand. He loves that deep, deep sea. Oh, and crab?
Crab says, I like the sand because I like to dig around, but the bottom of the ocean's pretty good because there's lots of life down there.
Oh, wow. Wow. Otter, I know you like the water. And we have a new friend today who also likes the water. Do you remember me telling you about Bibi and Fiona, the mother and daughter hippopotamuses at the Cincinnati Zoo? Well, I love them so much, and my daughter Rebecca gave me for Mother's Day a new baby hippo. And I named her Phoebe for Fiona and Bibi. Phoebe is her name. And Phoebe wants to let us know that she loves the water. She loves to swim in the water, and she loves to roll in the water, and she loves to bask in the warm sun. Yeah. What about you? What about you?
Yeah, that's what I thought. Cheetah loves the great big grasslands so that he has space to run and run and run. And the sun and the wind, he can feel the wind in his fur. And the sun is great because Cheetah's a cat. Cats like to take naps in the sun.
Ah, wow. So many wonderful ideas about what your favorite things in creation are. What's that?
I bet Terry likes trees.
Terry
doesn't
does
she?
like trees. Terry loves trees. She loves to swoop down from trees and sit in the tree and sing. Oh, that's great, Terry. I'm so glad.
Hey, does she like to sit on hippos?
Oh,
And go
she
for
might.
a ride?
She might. She just might. You know, the creation is so wonderful. This world is so beautiful. And a long time ago, a psalmist, one of the songwriters of the Bible, wrote a song about it. And I'm going to read that. And this is a paraphrase, and it's from Psalm 8. And it says this: God, you are wonderful. When I think of your love, I feel strong. You have made the stars in the sky, and you made me a tiny new baby. You were a tiny baby once, weren't you, Hippo? Well, not so tiny. Not so tiny. Oh, God, when I look up at the sky, at the moon and the stars you have made, I feel so small, so tiny and weak. Do you care about children? Do you care about grown-ups too? You made us, God, to be a little like you. Because of that, we are strong and loving. You've given us the world to take care of, all the animals and all the birds and everything else in the world. God, you are wonderful. When I think of your love, I feel strong. Phoebe, you are very strong. Hippos are very, very strong. And you know, I like that song because it reminds us that we are all strong in our own way. all the different animals have their strengths, and people are like that too. Some of us run very fast, some of us sing very beautifully. We all have different things that make us beautiful and wonderful. And we are going to sing a song. And it's for the beauty of the earth. It's everything we've been talking about, all the wonderful things that our animal friends enjoy and that we enjoy about the earth. And the part we want you to be able to sing is the end of it, and it goes like this.
Lord of all, to thee we raise this our hymn of grateful praise.
Now we're going to sing that part again.
Lord of all, to thee we raise this our hymn of grateful praise.
Think you can sing along this time, Phoebe? Okay, Carol and I are going to sing the first part, and when we get to that part, I'm going to point and you join us. Here we go.
For the beauty of the earth, for the glory of the skies, for the love which from our birth over and around us lies. Lord of all, to thee we raise this our hymn of grateful praise. For the wonder of each hour of the day and of the night, hill and vale and tree and flower, sun and moon and stars of light. Lord of all, to thee we raise this our hymn of grateful praise.
You're a great singer, Phoebe. Ah, and you're a great singer too, Cheetah. Thank you for singing with us, and we'll see you next time.